So anyway, today is February 1st. Today marks the beginning of Black History Month. And also, if you're a classic movie viewer like I am, today. TCM started their 31 Days of Oscar. So Mike Wallace, the late 60 Minutes contributor, and in my opinion, one of the best journalists who ever lived, next to Edward R. Murrow, interviewed Morgan Freeman like 2008, 2007, around then. And you could, I'll leave the link in the description box down below where you can YouTube it, and you'll hear Morgan Freeman say that he doesn't want a Black History Month. He thinks that giving a certain race or a culture a specific month is just saying how you know like society's basically telling that culture that their history is less important than white history or Jewish history, whatever. And I agree with Morgan Freeman. Why do we have specific cultures with a specific month history? LGBT month history, Black History Month, Asian History Month. I mean, it's all contributing to American history. So we should be talking about this throughout the year and not just on a specific month. I agree with Morgan Freeman. Black history is American history. It's not its separate history. It's American history, and we should treat it as such. But anyway, that's besides the point. So anyway, um, Frederick Douglass was trending, and so I thought, well, maybe they're making a movie about Frederick Douglass, which I would actually like to see, by the way. But anyway, so no, that is not why. And Frederick Douglass is trending. Today, Trump gave a press conference with Ben Carson and a couple of other people from his cabinet today at the White House. And he praised Frederick Douglass, the slavery abolitionist, for what he did, helping Abraham Lincoln create the Emancipation Proclamation. Okay, I don't see a problem with that. I mean, if you rationally think about it, I mean, if Frederick Douglass didn't help Abraham Lincoln, the Emancipation Proclamation wouldn't exist. And so Frederick Douglass was a key role in Civil War history and American history in general. So, the reason why I bring this up is because anything the guy does now is a controversy. Like if he tweets, I took a dump today, oh, how dare you take a dump? But it's like, it's exactly like that. I feel like I live in controversy USA. It's like everything's a controversy now. Like Rosie O'Donnell says something, controversy, controversy. Trump does something, controversy, controversy. Shia LaBeouf, like, let's say if he wanted to jump off the Eiffel Tower with a parachute. Controversy, controversy. Well, I feel like I'm living in controversy USA. It's like everyone's, like vigorously opposing each other and not listening to each other, not, being accepting towards one another because of, politics and social differences. Look, we all have social differences. We all have different politics, but our political differences and our social differences shouldn't, as a society, make us break apart from each other. It actually should bring us together because of all the differences. We should, in theory and in reality, coexist with each other, but apparently that can't happen because just look at America the way it is today. It's disgraceful, really. This is not the America I remember, because I remember growing up that I lived in a nation where people could agree to disagree. But now it's you're either with me or you're against me, and it's just ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. So, oh, he also praised Martin Luther King Jr. too. And what's the problem with that? Martin Luther King Jr. is, beloved by everybody, regardless of what political stance they have. Except for the KKK, they despise Martin Luther King Jr. or any important uh, um, Black history figurehead for what they did. The KKK doesn't like Martin Luther King or Frederick Douglass, but you know, I just find it ridiculous. You know, it if it was Hillary Clinton that got elected and Hillary Clinton praised Frederick Douglass, people would be sharing heart emojis all over the place. But since it's Trump in the White House, oh, it's a disaster. Everything's falling through the bricks. Now, if Trump said something, Martin Luther King and Frederick Douglass were both history losers. If he said something like that, then I would say, yeah, he's got a problem. But he didn't say that. He was praising them for what they did. And the problem with that, apparently, there's a problem with a new president, you know, praising two important, essential history figures in American history. The world's topsy-turvy. People, believe me, the world is topsy-turvy. It's ridiculous. So, look, if I say this, you know, it's probably going to be controversy because, you know, it's Controversy USA. But there is nothing wrong with Trump praising MLK and Frederick Douglass for what they did. They actually did great things, and he was right to point them out. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, can't wait to see the hate comments. See ya.